Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great. Hope you're having a great week so far. I think most of us are. I mean, unless you got burned by the big spike yesterday, which if you watch my videos, you would not have gotten burned. I still made a video on that yesterday afternoon, like an hour before that spike happened, on how to predict and how to know that something like that is coming. So hopefully none of you got burned. But Jasmy on its own, I mean, had that spike as well. But Jasmy before that already was showing some more bullish momentum. All right, as you can see right here on the 1 hour time frame. Yesterday when we covered it, I think the price was in this level right here. And what I said is that we're waiting for some sort of a breakout, either below 1.7 or above 1.85 cents. I think those were the two levels I named, but as you can see, I deleted it. But in the end, we broke above that earlier in the afternoon already at 4 o'clock, in my time zone at least. So after that bullish breakout, what I said is that, all right, if we get that bullish breakout, that's bullish confirmation, because I thought the situation yesterday for Jasmy was still pretty 50-50. But if we get that bullish breakout, that's enough confirmation to assume we're going up to 2.15 and 2.25. We even got a little bit higher right here at like 2.4, but right now on the 4 hour time frame, you can also see that it's really that 2.25, 2.15 level that has provided the most resistance. So yeah, that has provided resistance since early last night. So now the main question is well, what's next? And that's always a difficult question to answer, right? Because it depends a lot, of course, on what Bitcoin does. I would say Bitcoin still looks bullish and still looks strong here. But then we have the problem that Jasmy is correlated to Bitcoin. Of course, everything in the market right now is. However, it's not as correlated as some other cryptos. And Jasmy very much has a will of its own as well. So yeah, if you look at the numbers behind Jasmy right now, what you'll see is that open interest has increased again, all right? The open interest over the course of yesterday afternoon did increase to the same levels we were at the 25th of February. So that was different before. Before, the open interest was lagging behind a lot. So what we're seeing right now is that real capital and real money is flowing into Jasmy. So that is, on its own, that's quite bullish. However, what we're also seeing is that we've had major spot sell-offs already, right here. The last time we got that was not necessarily bullish for for at least a couple of days. And if you look at the futures, it's also not amazing. I mean, we had some major liquidations here at the top as well, some shorters that had to buy their positions, which obviously caused a spike like this. So I'm not too convinced by Jasmy. Now, if you look at the technicals and if you think about the fundamentals, I am convinced, because those are quite bullish. And that is, I think, the main thing that still pulls me to say that Jasmy is more bullish than bearish at this moment. However, what I would like to see personally is that this main support level we have between, well, let's say between 2 cents and 1.9 cents, that's the main support level. I would like to see some more support and some more momentum coming from that. Because if Jasmy drops down to that level, which I do expect because we're seeing some sell-offs, if we drop down to that level, and Jasmy can actually gain some open interest, all right? So if the open interest starts going up to 50 million again, for example, then I expect us to still get a bullish breakout here and rally up to 2.75 cents, which is the next price target. I'm just not that convinced by this. I would say something like this with more consolidation here to the downsides and perhaps some sort of a spike down to 1.8 and 1.75 cents. So something like this. I would say something like this is most likely, but then a bit slower, like I said. But would I trade it? No. For me, it's really just waiting how Jasmy reacts to this level right here. Because if we drop down to 1.9 cents, where there is, I assume, also some liquidity, but let's look that up because we can. If you look at that, yeah, there's quite a lot of liquidity right here around between 0.019 and 2 cents. If we drop down there and we liquidate those positions and the open interest just drops down, then we'll probably just consolidate and slow down here for a moment. So that's the one thing I'm worried about. Like I said, because of the technicals, I would still say it's most likely that we will rally up higher. But be prepared for that and just wait for that reaction and wait for the open interest to develop afterwards. And then you'll have a more clear idea of what's most likely. I will keep you updated on that again, so don't as well. So don't worry too much about that. But for now, those are my main thoughts. So if you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. For now, though, thank you for watching and listening. Take care and bye.